Alright, welcome to the final map of 10 by 10. So this start is actually pretty tricky. 2 revs and 2 pinkies in a very tight encounter. And then right after this we're going to have 4 manx. But first we're going to get an armor and soul sphere. And this map is so good. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It feels so like surreal. Also, I am eating it so bad. Though it's okay if you take a bunch of damage because we're about to grab a mega. Alright, so your first secret, switch in the teeth. And it takes you to this really cool looking area. Look at this cool pattern on the floor and the hanging corpses. I really like it. So for this, we're just gonna slowly tap W. The cyber demons can actually harm the pinkies a little, but we're just gonna spam some rockets in the pinkies in front of us. And then once they're all dead, we'll turn around, hit this switch first, and then start rocketing these pinkies. And of course, be careful of the cyber demons. Hitting both switches raises some platforms, which lets you telefrag the cybers. And it gives you a megasphere and a computer area map. Pretty handy secret. And now for this area, first of all, we got some hit scan before we start the fight. Lunch just really likes to do this. No big deal. A few chain gunners. They can actually kill themselves a little. And we're just gonna fill up on ammo. Let's grab these. Those. Is that all the ammo? Typically I have like... Oh yeah, the rockets. Okay. That's all the ammo. Okay, so what's gonna happen in this fight is... Well, you'll see. So what I like to do first is pump some rockets into here. Be careful of the stairs. It's easy to face rocket. As you can clearly see, I am eating it so bad. And then I'm gonna plasma down this archvile here. Grab the supercharge, and then just kill whatever. You've basically won at this point. It's pretty hard to die in this area, honestly. Just kill whatever. Pinkies down there, revs, hell knights. Save some rockets because eventually we are going to... Let's kill that chain gunner as well. We do want to save some rockets for the perched revs and mancubi. So I think I'm going to actually go down now and start cleaning up with SSG. I want to keep my cell usage to a minimum, because we're about to get a BFG in the next fight, and having cells would make it significantly easier. By the way, this MIDI is so good. It's originally from the Alien Vendetta MIDI pack. It's used in Toxic Touch, which is a phenomenal map. Though I doubt anything can beat the Duke 3D MIDI. It definitely comes close. Okay, let's start pumping some rockets into the revs. And then the manx. We're gonna save that megasphere, by the way. And then I will have to ching on this last guy, but that's okay. And then when you step into these hallways, a bunch of hit scanners open up. We'll kill them slowly, since they can just tear you to shreds. I think that's... There we go. There we go. And same thing on this side. Nice. Now, we're gonna press the switch up there, which will reveal some Mancubi. That was a max damage roll. That was awesome. And that was 4 rockets. And yeah, I think it's not time to grab the Mega. Yeah, because we're gonna do this, and yeah, we'll talk about the fight in a minute. This platforming is actually kind of tricky, because it's hard to control your descent. And yeah, I suck. It's harder than the Map10 platforming for sure. And I feel like I always like underestimate the width of the gaps. Okay, well, there we go. Let's grab these cells over here. And yeah, this area is easier to choke than the other wing. So what's gonna happen here? Not all the archviles will be revealed at once, don't worry. What's going to happen is archviles will be teleported into this center area in pairs of 3s, so yeah, it's not as bad as it seems. It's not that hard, actually, but it is easy to choke if you do like run out of cells or you get double zapped or anything, but yeah, so I do this area first, so if I do the other area, I won't, sorry, I had to focus. I won't like waste 20 minutes of my life. And if you time it well, you can actually get some pre-fires in. Okay. Okay, I should like focus now. Magic. And the last 2 groups come in pairs of 6. And we're at the final group, so I'm gonna grab this Mega. And yeah, that's it. Not too hard, but really easy to mess up for sure. Let's grab all the cells. And we gotta wait for the blue key to lower. If you know how to handle your archvile hordes, definitely not that bad. And we even have a Mega, so let's grab that. We do actually have to do the platforming again. And I'm considering taking the HUD away because it's really hard to see where you're going, but nope, that's the hard bit. I'm gonna take it slow. There we go. Thankfully, Lunch is really nice about his death pits. He always puts a teleporter out. So yeah, thank you, Lunch. Before we start this next fight, got just a few arachnotrons here and there. You are tanky. And yeah, now we can start the next fight. This fight, I'm gonna be dead honest. Lunch, I'm sorry. This is my very honest opinion. This fight sucks. Did I grab the BFG? Okay. We can have 600 cells. Actually, yeah, that's good because having some BFG might really help. But basically, what's gonna happen is behind this door, there's gonna be a stupid amount of Hell Knights, like 200 Hell Knights. Just, it's dumb. So basically what you want to do is just maximize that splash damage. Right here is a pretty decent spot. You can hold them back a little, though they're still going to overwhelm you for sure. You can usually kill a solid like 50 to 100 of them just in this spot alone. This is not going so well this time though. Might have to push him back with some BFG. And I think that it's time. Switch back to rocket launcher. Hold them back a bit. I think it might be time to leave this area soon. We'll just use one more BFG shot, why not? I didn't actually mean to grab the Mega there, but whatever. What am I doing? I wanted those rockets, I should have just gone up. That's actually okay, because once enough of them pour out, you can kind of head up the stairs and go behind them, and by that point you basically win. But all of them have poured out already, so yeah. Now we can just shoot at the crowd, get some good splash damage. This is actually a good fight to like practice maximizing splash damage. So it's not actually all that bad of a fight. It's good crowd control. So I don't want to be like all too negative on this fight. It's half decent, let's put it that way. And yeah, your health isn't really a huge issue for the next part. So what's going to happen next is down this hallway, we're going to pre-fire some rockets. Because it's time for a Revenant Horde. As long as we don't catch like a bunch of 80s, we should be good. I say as I catch a 60. But yeah, easy. And then, oh, they already died. A few chain gunners, so if you're at low health, screw you. And yeah, we can now move on to another secret fight. I will first want to grab the rest of the rockets. Not a whole lot left. So this panel right here requires a blue keycard to open. And you get a bunch of rockets. It's like a snake hallway kind of thing. I'm gonna grab this 200. And for this fight, what I like to do is hit the switch, hide in the corner, just rocket down these pinkies, try to dodge the rev missiles to the best of your ability. Okay, let's push through. That went okay. Now we'll try and kill these revenants all the way back there. And back there. Yeah, there's pinkies on the other side as well. The rev missiles are like surprisingly hard to dodge in these tight hallways. Wow, 2 rocket pinky. Alright, and the rest of the pinkies were actually going to SSG because if you try to shoot rockets over these things, sometimes auto-aim just likes to screw you over. Auto-aim likes to aim slightly down because I think it aims at the origin of the pinkies, which is a little lower than these, like, I don't know what to call them. But since you aim slightly down with auto-aim, you just eat rockets. See? Just like that. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just giga scammed. Okay, let's break those. And yeah, that went actually really, pretty well. And now it's time for the hard part of the fight. Hard part of the map, sorry. I didn't press the other switch. My bad. We're gonna go all the way back to the start of the map. Right here. Pressing both these switches opens up the next part of the map. But first, your final secret. Some cells that we don't need. And this fight is actually really chokeable. I don't know, I'm just bad at it. So what's gonna happen? It's a platforming fight, which, if you know me, I'm gonna focus. If you know me, I'm not the best at my platforming fights. And then some revs as well. Take it slow. The icon of Sin textures are used so well. Ow. That was a really low damage roll, thankfully. Is that all of them? Nice. That went insanely well. 2 more fights. Getting kind of nervous because they're all pretty tough. I like to grab all the health bonuses just because why not? I think I'm able to save the Mega. I'm gonna get chipped down here a little. Can I maybe cross a line def to... Oh, okay, let's just grab it. I don't care. So, this next fight is just shotgunners. Don't worry about it. Really like to chip you down. And yeah, that was that's the entire fight. Pretty easy. Of course, that was a joke. And here is the scariest part of the map. Let's wait. Okay. Oh, that was so scary. I don't die there so often, but God, it just gets your heart racing. Alright, one more fight. Wish me luck, because it's also a tricky one. We're just gonna grab all the ammo here. We're not gonna come back here, probably. kill everything. Is that everything? Hope it is. Alright, this next part is so easily chokeable. So I think I'm actually just gonna focus. So we're gonna hit the switch. Okay, kill things quick. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, that's not good. Okay, as long as we don't eat 40 damage plus, we're good. I think 2 more Hell Knights. I was not super efficient with my rockets there, but that's okay. Let's grab these medkits to ensure victory. And that is it. That is 10 by 10. And by the way, look at the floor. I don't appreciate this map. I don't appreciate the details in these maps enough. It's so good. I fucking love it. Oh, I swore. Oopsie daisies. I'll have to censor that. Actually, no, I won't. Because I fucking love this WAD. And it's so surreal. This map is so good. Lunch, I don't know. Okay, final thoughts on 10 by 10. This WAD, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I have no complaints. It's not often when that happens. This WAD is just really, really good. The combat is great. The visuals, the details are impeccable. Like, I don't know. His eye for detail rivals like some of the top tier mappers. I don't want to compare mappers, but Lunch, you're so good at mapping. And the fights are all fun. You're good at combat design. I don't know, man. It's nothing bad. I don't have anything bad to say about this WAD. This is easily one of my favorite WADs of all time. And just the moment this was put onto id games, like, I first played this when it was in RC4, and I loved it. But the moment it was put onto id games, I was so hype. I wanted to do maxes for this ever since I first played it, and this is just a good WAD. Go play it. I did kind of say, I made it sound a little easy in map 1, because I said, like, this would be a chill WAD, and although this is definitely easier than some of the stuff I'm doing, like the no reason speed maps and dimensions, it's still, I'll give you a warning. If there are difficulty settings as well, so if you need to drop down the difficulty, do so. Just as long as you play this WAD. This WAD is so good. I speak very highly of it. Alright, enough fanboying about Lunch. Oh, and also great map name. And I already gave my thoughts on this one. On this WOD. I already gave my thoughts on the map. It's so good, it's so surreal. There is a guy in the comments who really wants me to try out map 11, so let's do so. It's a thanks for playing map. There is no exit, and I'm pretty sure it's impossible. So let's see how far we get. No exit. It's over. And I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be playing this map for too long because there are pictures of a man that I really shouldn't show on YouTube, and yeah, I'm dead. 3 archviles. Actually, I think those were both SS's. All of those are SS's. Alright, this is loud, I'm gonna pause. But yeah, okay, final words. A few things. A, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. That is insane. I went from like 45 to 107 in like the last month. So that's insane growth, especially for a small Doom tuber like me. Yeah, that just, and all the 10x10 is easily the like most, like, how do I describe it? Well-performing? Is that the right word? Most well-performing series on this channel so far. So yeah, I really appreciate all the support. I love reading your comments. I love responding to them. It really makes my day. Thank you guys. I can't thank you enough. I'm really grateful. And yeah, this is such a good MIDI as well, by the way. I should rip this. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching 10x10. Go play this WOD. It's phenomenal. And thank you Lunch Lunch for making it. And yeah, the next few videos are going to be a little different before I start the next series. I will start another series, don't you worry. But I would say the next few videos are going to be a little different. And I also have to make a 100 sub special for sure. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, have a good one.